Alrighty. Making sure. Really quick. Good. Alright. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so welcome everybody. This is going to be a hardcore Nuzlocke attempt for Pokemon Colosseum. I did Pokemon Ultra Moon not too long ago, a couple months back. That's a game I've already done though, a hardcore Nuzlocke for. I've actually tried Pokemon Colosseum a couple of times in the past, and I've never actually succeeded at doing a hardcore Deathless run, so I thought it'd be a cool little challenge to try to do on stream. I've come close a couple of times. I probably have a good 300, 400 hours into trying to Nuzlocke Pokemon Colosseum, but I have not actually done it deathless. So hopefully we can get it done now, but it's going to be tough. This game is arguably one of, if not the hardest Pokemon game out there, mainly because of its signature gimmick being every Pokemon battle, every trainer battle is a double battle, and there's no wild encounters, so the only way that you can get more Pokemon is from catching shadow Pokemon. So for the rules of a Nuzlocke, typically what you do in a Pokemon game is it's the first Pokemon you encounter in each route or new or new area otherwise. But with Colosseum it's going to be different, because if you only did one Pokemon per area of the game, I think you'd only end up with like 20 encounters, which is just not a great lineup, especially because you'd be locked out from a lot of the good Pokemon. Like for example, in Fenax City, which is like the very first location you can get an encounter from, you'd have to get Makuhita. You couldn't get Croconaw, Quilava, or Bayleaf, so that would be a big blow. So instead what we're gonna do, every trainer who has a shadow Pokemon, you get one chance to catch their shadow Pokemon they have, and that's it. If you knock it out in battle, you can't retry, right? Or if you decide to flee, or not flee, but decide to KO it because you don't want to risk losing the run or whatever, then that's also not going. So anyway, let's get into it. Start a new game or a new adventure. Pokemon Colosseum. We're just going to go by default name. I don't really care too much about naming the character. Alright. This is a really cool intro. You don't really play as a good guy like other Pokemon games, you know. Usually the Pokemon formula is you play as like a 10-year-old who goes on an adventure with a starter Pokemon and collects a bunch of gym badges and becomes the best Pokemon trainer by defeating the Elite Four, right? Typically how it goes. In this game though, literally starting off with a bang, because you're not playing as a good guy. Not playing as a 10-year-old trying to get gym badges. But it's a pretty awesome opening cutscene. Now, because this is a very difficult run, I'm thinking I'm probably going to try to get good starters before we really get into the run, because I don't want to deal with bad Pokemon for the entirety of the game. So let me just check really quick what these stats are looking like here. The Umbreon. I'm not looking at the right Pokemon. Defense is really good. Special defense is okay. HP is okay. Speed's really good. Special attack's pretty good. So Umbreon's pretty solid. It's also neutral nature, okay? And then we got Espeon, which has pretty low HP. It has mild nature, but the defense is actually not that bad, honestly. Special attack is phenomenal, holy crap. Special defense not that great. So it's really like it's all in on speed and special attack, but it doesn't have a lot else going for it. But I still think it's fine. Umbreon is really, really good. Like, the HP and special defense aren't insane, but they're still solid. And then special attack, speed, and defense are really, really good. So I think this is a good start to the run, but we don't have to worry about reloading the save over and over again. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, we start with Espeon and Umbreon in this game. Espeon is level 25 and Umbreon's level 26. There you go. Now we got those two guys on the screen. And like I said, with everything being double battle only, for the first couple of battles, we're only going to have these two. I think all of the battles in the very early game are just really easy, so nothing should be a problem until we get to the Shadow Pokemon part of the game. Alright. Okay. Gotta get the news broadcast that a building just blew up. I don't know who could have done it. Could have been anybody, really. Alright, I think you just have to talk to this guy. Rider. Oh, hold on. Okay, the stream was lagging there for a second. I don't know exactly what was happening. Looks fine now, though. Alright. Sure, the audio looks fine. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Alright. Okay. So yeah, this Espeon is really cracked. It's got mild nature, and the IVs look really good for special attack. We have like 80, I think it was 84 special attack. Also, I apologize if you're noticing the screen tear going on. I don't know why that's happening. Alright, so that was the first battle. Pretty easy. I mean, two Zigzagoons I don't think are going to match up very well against an Espeon and an Umbreon, but anyway, let's go ahead and head over to Phoenix City. Have to fight a couple more mandatory trainers, and then eventually we'll actually be able to get... Oh wow, this cutscene is lagging. Alright. Does this guy have like a Whismer and something? Or two Whismers, something like that? Two Whismers, yeah. Now the big thing to note, when we eventually do get Shadow Pokemon, they don't earn experience until you purify them. And because of that, they also don't gain any effort values after battle. Espeon and Umbreon, because they're not Shadow Pokemon, they actually will earn effort value, so you do have to be kind of careful if you want to EV train your Pokemon. You have to be careful about what you let them fight and you know what stats you really want to get. I think for Espeon, I'm for the most part gonna want to get like, honestly, with it having as good of a special attack set as it does, I don't really think I have to go overboard. So I might get a little bit more special attack, but I think for the most part I might try to maximize its bulk. Try to get like HP, and then maybe a bit of special defense, since it does have really good special defense as is. For Umbreon, it might be better to go like physical defense to do something that Espeon doesn't have, and maybe also get some special attack. Because in this generation, in Gen 3, all dark moves are special, and like there wasn't the physical special split. So Bite, which is a physical attack in Generation 4 onward, is a special attack in Generation 3. So it would be a good idea, I think, to invest in special attack for Umbreon, because then it can do a lot of damage. Or at least a fair amount. Umbreon's also not like that slow. And also, I keep on saying also, but there's a lot of things to mention about this, because this game is completely unique. This is a Pokemon game unlike anything else. With all of the trainers in this game, all of their Pokemon are going to have 0 IVs across the board. Which sounds like it's going to be a really easy game, but a lot of the move sets that the trainers have, especially when you get late into the game, they're really good move sets. So what they don't have in terms of the raw stats, they have in really good AI programming, although there are some times where the AI isn't great, and just like the strategies that the AI tries to pull off, a lot of which you will not have access to, either because you don't have the TMs needed, or you either don't have the TMs needed, or you don't have the Pokemon available to you to really pull off that strategy. So it's going to be tough. I think for the most part, the hardest parts are going to be the pretty early game, and then the very, very late game. The very end game is going to be unbelievably hard. What in the world just happened? Hold on. Hold on. What is going on? Why is the cropping off? I don't know what just happened there. The cropping of the stream just like, I don't know, changed. Here, let me, okay, a lot of weird stuff is happening. Okay, yeah, a lot of weird stuff is happening. I'm noticing it now. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna save the game, and I'm gonna try to figure out what's going on here. Okay. 1 second. I might need to close that. Alright, 1 second, 1 second. It's going to go dark for a second, it's fine. Hold on. I think... No, not that. This... Try that. Okay. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. Alright, 1 second. It captures it. Okay, is that good? Alright, I think what happened is it wasn't on, like a force 4x3 aspect ratio. I think that's what was happening. I hope that's what was happening. Alright, so hopefully it doesn't do that again. I didn't realize that the aspect ratio was literally like fluctuating just constantly. Oh man, there's still the screen tear. One second, let me check something really quick, see if I can fix the screen tearing going on. Check. That looks good, alright. One second. I might need to reset the game again. See if I can fix this. So 1 minute, 1 minute. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's see. Okay. I do see that. Okay. Okay, that might fix it. That might. Yeah, okay. Oh, we'll see. I looked up settings that I should be using. I think this might work. Yeah, it's recording. Perfect. I have to keep double checking because I'm in full screen for the game, so I can't see OBS. Make sure everything's picking up properly. Alright. Okay, let's see if, just walking around, if I notice anything. It doesn't look too bad now. I don't notice any, like, screen tearing. I mean, there's still, like, a bit of lag, but I guess that's fine. Yeah. I think what I have to do I go to the mayor's house first? I can make sure the aspect ratio is recording properly. It looks good. Alright, I don't know what was happening. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had all the settings worked out well, but apparently I did not. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy. Oh wait, I need to go to the mayor's house. I just talked to the dude. My bad. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy though. I can't really do much about that. Such a weird name, Escade. Alright. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna file an official investigation. Something tells me. Alright. I really hate, the only, like, major complaint I have about Pokemon Colosseum is that Rui, the partner, has collision and will constantly get in your way. It's so annoying. Alright, I think I go up here, and then find out there's not like a tournament or whatever, and then I get ambushed when I come out. Yeah. We will be coming back here though, because I believe you get a rain dance TM from doing that challenge, which actually could be pretty useful. Especially because a lot of teams in this game, especially like when you get to the mid-late game, they use weather teams quite a bit. He's a snagger. God dang. It's just reminding me of the Arthur meme. He's a knitter. God, that is so funny. Alright, Corefish and Coughing. I think Corefish gives attack and Coughing gives a defense EV. Alright, we'll go ahead and we'll bite Corefish and we'll confuse Coughing. Coughing's definitely dead. This Espeon is unbelievable. Like, I mean, Espeon obviously has like a really high special attack stat anyway. But to get a plus special attack nature and then have, I don't think it's quite 31. Maybe it is. But it's close. It has close to 31 IVs in special attack. I would say it's at least 25. Alright, I still think Espeon's gonna outspeed them. Oh no, Umbreon outsped. Alright. Corefish is down. Make sure the stream... Okay. But remember, we were having like a bit of lag issues at the beginning. I'm not sure what was causing that, but it looks like it's been fixed, so... Alright. Beat those guys, and now I think we just go back to the mayor's house? Or no, wait. I don't remember what we do. I think we gotta do something. I'll figure it out, don't worry. Okay, go shopping for Pokeballs. Alright, yeah. I have to leave town, come back, find out there's bad guys, and then we get the Shadow Pokemon tutorial, and officially the run will actually begin. Oh, I need to find out they don't sell Pokeballs before I can go and actually get Pokeballs. That's great. And I think I talked to her. Now we go back to the beginning of the game. Alright. And now we can buy Pokeballs from this guy. How many is this? 5 Pokeballs, okay. Definitely gonna want to buy more than 5, because there's a couple of Pokemon we're gonna have to catch that are gonna be hard. So let's go ahead, let's buy 10 Pokeballs, and then 15. I'll buy 15 grape. Alright. We're really not going to be using healing items that much in this game. The game's pretty generous with Pokemon centers and such. Especially because there's a fast travel system just innately built into the game, which I really wish that Pokemon would have implemented a lot sooner in the main games. Instead of just having to use the fly HM all the time to fast travel or teleport. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and we're gonna fight our first trainer that has a shadow Pokemon. And I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed to catch it. I think it's like a 100% catch rate kind of situation. So this should be free. God, the best character in the game is on screen. Mirror B. God dang, that's so funny. I love it. You know it's great when the villain has his own theme. Alright, so now we got Folly. I don't think Folly's the one with the shadow Pokemon. Or maybe he is, I don't know. I can't remember if you fight both of them or not. No, he's not the one. Probably gonna need Espeon to kill Lotad, because Lotad actually has some decent special defense for an unevolved Pokemon. Yep. Even with all of that special attack, we could not kill it. That's tragic. Well, at least we do pretty good damage to Whismur and Lotad, so we can take him out this turn. Or Lotad can take himself out this turn. That's even better. Okay. Alright. Yeah, these really early fights are just easy. Like, none of this is tough to beat. Alright. I got tripped up again. Alright, now we got this guy, and he is going to have a shadow Pokemon. And the first shadow Pokemon... Oh, he doesn't lead with it, never mind. My bad. We'll have to wait. Keep you in suspense. What's it gonna be? Alright, 1 second. Just have to keep on checking on the stream, making sure. Looks fine. Alright, this should one-shot both of them. I know Duskull has a lot of special defense, but Bite is super effective. I think it will still kill. Alright. We get our first shadow, which is the Makuhita. Oh wow, we didn't kill with Bite. I'm actually surprised. Because this Umbreon had really good special attack. Nightshade always does 25. Well, it always does how high your level is in damage. And we should guarantee catch. Makuhita has a 100 catch rate. The only Pokemon game where you actually, well, I guess not the only one, there is XD as well, but one of the two only Pokemon games where you can actually catch your opponent's Pokemon. New competitive Pokemon strat. Just steal their Pokemon. If they set up the +6, use a Master Ball on it. Obviously. Alright, and now that we have officially caught Makuhita, let's add him to the lineup here. There we go. There he is. Did it! You snagged the Pokemon! Yeah! I like how they use the term snag instead of instead of stealing, you know? Or you stole the Pokemon, right? We can't say that. We have to say snag. Alright, let's save again. You've snagged one Pokemon. Okay. And now we have an interesting choice that happens at this point in the game. So we have 3 different trainers that we can fight. And each of them have a different middle evolution Johto starter. So there's one guy dressed in red who has Quilava, one guy dressed in green who has Bayleaf, and one guy dressed in blue who has Crocodile. So again, I know that I've already gotten my encounter from Phoenix City, but this isn't a normal Nuzlocke. Pretty much every trainer we fight, we're going to have a chance to catch their Shadow Pokemon. We only get one chance and we fail it. Can't get a do-over, right? I think that just gets you about 40 encounters throughout the game, which is about the average that you get through a normal Pokemon game, so I think it's fair. I'm gonna pick Crocodile, though, because Totodile, if you couldn't tell from my channel's profile image, Totodile is my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I gotta go with my favorites. And I do think Crocodile's pretty good for the run. I think if you pick Quilava, it's also pretty good. Bayleaf is the only one I think that will really struggle. Like, it can learn, like, Reflect and Light Screen, which is nice. But, I mean, it is really good for doubles, I will say that. But I just like Crocodile a lot more. My favorite Pokemon, and I think it has a fair amount of utility with its stats and typing. Yeah. You don't get, I don't think you... No, you do. You get Octillery or Remoraid, which is Mono Water. That's the only other Mono Water I think you get, though. Yeah, I think that is. So, but for Alligator is definitely better than Octillery for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and let's try to get Crocodile. Do I want to lead with someone different? Hold on, wait. Because now that we have Makuhita, we could lead with him. Let's see what his stats are looking like. He does have, like, fair defense. Special defense is horrible. Yeah. He also got Thick Fat, which, I guess isn't bad. Like, Guts is okay. Obviously, it's always a good thing. But with his speed, I think Thick Fat might just be better, just to have more resistances, things that he can swap in on. I think we might lead... I don't know, do I want to lead Espeon and Makuhita, or do I want to lead Umbreon and Makuhita? It's a good question. Let me check his team really quick. His name is like Bluno or something. He has Grimer, Spoink, and then Croconaw. Not sure what he leads with, but I think Spoink probably gives special defense. Grimer, I think, gives HP. So I think Umbreon makes sense to lead with. I think this is fine. A fine duo. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think I could beat you in battle. But not just beat you in battle, I think I can steal your Pokemon and beat you in battle. Alright. I definitely think we need to take out Grimer. Don't like that. Wow, that did not do as much as I thought. Thought we would do about half. Scream. Who is he using that on? A Makihita. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to swap out Makihita then for sure. Okay, we can take out Grimer. Surf, that should be okay. Spread moves in Gen 3, they are halved when hitting multiple Pokemon. But when you crit, that doesn't help. Wow, that is not good. Let's use Reflect here. Hopefully Bite can do a fair amount. Maybe Flinch it would be better. Oh, wow, that did nothing. This Crocodile has to be the greatest thing of all time. Holy crap. It did flinch. That's a big deal. Okay. I'm just gonna start throwing Pokeballs at it. Should say Great Balls, really. Nice. That is not a guaranteed catch, by the way. Alright, flinch. Nice, let's go. Alright, pretty scary. Pretty scary. But we beat it. Got through it. Would not want to do that again. That Crocodile has to be really good, though. Oh my god, dude. Croconaw does not have the best special defense in the world, so for Bite to do, like, I don't even know if that was a quarter of its health. That's pretty impressive. Alright. Let's go ahead and let's check up. Yeah, Croconaw, it took 22, so that was like almost exactly a quarter. Okay, so let's look at these stats really quick. Because I think this is a good Croconaw. Its HP is fantastic. Its attack isn't actually that great. Thought it would be a lot higher than it was. Defense, really good. Special attack, really good. Special defense is as high as it can be at this point, and speed... This is the greatest Crocodile I think I've ever seen. Holy crap. It's fantastic. The only stat that looks even remotely bad is attack, and that's not a big problem, because for the most part you want to use Crocodile as a special attacker, because it has water and ice type moves to use. That was close. Pretty close, but we did get through it, so still going strong. Let's go ahead and let's heal up. And then we can move on to the next town. Also, I'm gonna save too. Okay. Oh, and also we have Crocodile now. 1 second. There we go. He's on the team, official member of the team. And what a fantastic Crocodile that is. I mean, to have like really good special defense, especially because like his physical defense is already really good, but now he's got insane special defense too. Like that's gonna really help late in the game. Alright, we don't have to do anything here. We just had to make a pit stop here so we can unlock Pirate Town. I don't really know why they make you do it, but they do. Great. Okay. So now that we're here, I forget where the police station is. Is it this building over here? Yeah, it is. Okay. Because eventually we want to get, I think, in here, and this guy gives you a TM. Alright, let's go and actually start to get some of these shadow Pokemon available in Pirate Town. Okay, so I think, double check really quick who has what. I think this person has Skiploom, and Skiploom's probably the easiest one to try to go for. Definitely think we should lead with Crocodile for sure. And then I think Espeon would be a good choice for this one. Alright, Ryder Liba to battle. Oddish and Skiploom. I don't know if she has a third Pokemon or not. I know some of them have a third Pokemon. She does, yeah. Okay. Go ahead and confuse Oddish. Shadow Rush might hit too hard. I don't really know if I want to use that. I might just throw a Pokeball at it at full health. I know it's not likely to catch, but I think it's worth a shot. Awesome. Okay, Dust Dogs. And again, Shadow Pokemon, because they don't gain experience until you purify them, they don't gain EVs. Which is a good thing if you want to avoid getting EVs on your Pokemon that aren't good. Right, you can just use a Shadow Pokemon and then you don't have to worry about giving those EVs to any other, any of your non-Shadow Pokemon like Espeon and Umbreon. Alright. And then after beating them, you can get you can rematch them afterwards and just grind for money or experience or whatever, so that's always a really cool thing. Alright, 1 second. We add that we just caught a Skiploom. Here he is. Or she, I didn't see what gender. It's a she. Alright, Skiploom. Check these stats look good or bad or whatever. HP is pretty low. Attack is... It has to have a plus attack nature. Yeah. Defense is really good. Special attack is pretty... It's meh. Special defense is pretty solid. And speed is pretty good. I don't know what nature it would be. I guess, I don't know. It might be like adamant? Or brave? I don't know. Hard to tell. But either way, not a bad Skiploom. Wish it would had more HP, but it's not the end of the world. Okay. With Skiploom, really big, because what we want to do is we want to lower the heart gauge so that it has, it can use Sleep Powder. Because right now all of its moves are locked because the heart gauge is all the way shut. So if we get that down, then we can unlock the other moves in its move slots, and one of those is Sleep Powder, which will be a really good tool for catching Pokemon. So for the most part, we're just going to kind of run around and just wait for this thing to go down. I guess I could also just send it out in battle. That would also help. We could do that. Yeah, let's reset this place and we'll keep battling her. Kind of use her to do that. I guess I also could put Crocodile on the lead slot too. And then also, let me get this out of the way too. There's a mechanic for Shadow Pokemon specifically, where when using Shadow Rush, there's a chance, kind of dependent on how high the, you know, heart gauge meter is, that your Pokemon will go into Hyper Mode, where basically if you try to use a move that isn't Shadow Rush, they have a chance to disobey. But in exchange, Shadow Rush has a 7 out of 8 chance to crit, which is a big deal. It's a pretty useful mechanic. What we're gonna do with this, normally, obviously you can't use items in battle in a hardcore Nuzlocke. We're not going to do that. But there is a mechanic that is similar to using an item in battle, where you call to your Pokemon to snap them out of Hyper Mode. We're gonna allow this. However, calling the Pokemon also can be used to wake them up in battle. We're not gonna do that. So, as long as we're just using it to snap them out of Hyper Mode, that's fine. If we're using it to wake them up in battle, that is not fine. It's basically like using an awakening. So, Yeah, just making that clear. We can call them, but only when they're in hyper mode and not when they're sleeping. Alright. Go ahead and double attack. So see there, now they went into hyper mode. Or at least Skiploom did. Crocodile did not. God dang. That's annoying. And now Crocodile's in hyper mode. Great. Now both of my Pokemon are asleep. That's fantastic. I love that for me. Sleep powder on a Pokemon that's already asleep. That's definitely a choice. Alright, whatever. Let's just send in Espeon and Umbreon and go with this already. Actually, you know what? Let's not send in Umbreon. Just send in Makuhita, and then Espeon. Wow, this is actually kind of ridiculous. Every single Pokemon I have is being put to sleep constantly. Sucks. Alright, well, Oddish is going to be off the field at least. And then Dustox comes in, so I'm gonna swap to Umbreon now. Because Dustox should know Confusion or Psybeam. I don't want Makuhita taking that. Hopefully we wake up on the first turn. Probably not going to happen though. We are dealing with Gen 3 sleep mechanics, so we could be here for a long time. Who knows? And the Sunkern's still setting up. Let's just double attack into Sunkern. I want this thing off the field. Crit. Nice, that's a kill. I don't want it to Grass Whistle me and put me to sleep again. Alright, well the good thing is now that they're in hyper mode, when you call them they also get like a little bit of a, you know, a boost to their heart gauge, which is a good thing. So I can do that with Skipple and just call it out, and that'll get it at least, like, I think 1 bar down. Alright. So now we gotta go and heal. All that for one battle, by the way. That's crazy. You do have to pay, I think, to get a room here, but it's not a big deal. It's $100, and we get that and more from just beating one of the trainers in Duel Square. Checking stuff. Alright, everything still looks fine. Okay. Alright. Back. Still leading with Crocodile and Skiploom. Yep. They're both in hyper mode, so we can call them out of that and just lower their heart gauge. Alright. I do want to get Oddish off the field at least. Then I'll call on Skiploom's turn. It does still use up a turn and everything, and it doesn't like heal or anything like that. It just snaps them out of hyper mode. So I think it's fine. I don't think we have to be too strict on what we consider to be like an item in battle. Right? I do think that using it to wake up Pokemon, though, that would kind of be against the rules, because it's basically like having an awakening. Alright, I might also take out Dustox before I call... Well, I don't want to risk getting put to sleep, so let's just call it now. Yeah. Skiploom immediately enters hyper mode after being snapped out. Dang, a crit. And a poison? Oh, come on. Shadow Rush, Sunkern. I don't want it to sleep spam again. I guess go to Espeon here. Nice. Took it out in one. Gust. Not gonna do too much. Should take this thing out this turn. Are you kidding me, man? Lives on 1 HP. Okay. Let's go heal up the poison. I don't know which move slot it is for Skiploom to learn Sleep Powder, but we're just gonna keep doing this until Skiploom learns Sleep Powder. I love taking damage from poison outside of battle. I think Skiploom had plenty of health. At 34, so we were fine. Oh my god. The companion getting in the way every time you try to go through doors or whatever, it's so annoying. Alright. We're gonna call Skiploom because it's in hyper mode, and then I'll just use Shadow Rush with Crocodile. Well, actually, we know that Shadow Rush will just kill Sunkern, so let's just get that off the field. Oh, it has Sleep Powder. Perfect. Okay, we're good. So I'm just gonna call Skiploom, and then we win this battle, and we'll have Sleep Powder. Speaking of Sleep Powder, I hate this Oddish. I hate Oddish, I hate Sunkern, I hate both of them. They're so annoying. They just spam Sleep Powder every time. Let's go to Espeon. Alright. Well, let's see how you guys like it. I'm gonna Sleep Powder the Dust Dogs. There you go, Skiploom. The craziest thing is this thing doesn't miss Sleep Powder. It does not miss Sleep Powder. It's absurd what's happening. I think it's used it 7 times. And then okay. I swear to God, if it goes Sleep Powder, it went Acid, okay. And it crits. You can't make this up. This is insane. I swear, if you hit Makuhita, that's crazy. Oh my God. Why did they give this stupid thing Sleep Powder? Why? Why? Also, Makuhita when he's sleeping looks weird. Why did they give it Sleep Powder? Oh my God. This is unbelievable. It has so many moves. It just goes for Sleep Powder every time. And it hits every time. It's like 8 in a row that it's hit. Alright. Hopefully we can just get out of here. We'll go heal up again, because every time I do this fight I have to heal since they always put me to sleep. But at least now Skiploom knows Sleep Powder. And we can start catching the other Shadow Pokemon. God. Absurd unlock. Alright. Alright, let's go and heal again. And then we'll actually start catching the other Shadow Pokemon. Still want to lead with Skiploom, I think. I think we might lead with someone else, though. Or honestly, well, it probably wouldn't be a good idea to leave with Crocodile. Might do. Because the next Pokemon I'm going to go after is Flaffy. Next Shadow Pokemon. She keeps getting in the way of the door every time I go in there. It's the same thing every time. Alright, you, I believe, have Flaffy. And also Shermish. I think we'll go with Bite and Sleep Powder. Double attack into it. I don't think Bite will do too much. Flaffy has pretty solid special defense for a not fully evolved Pokemon. Yeah, that barely did it, honestly. Stun Spore. Alright, well, it's gonna reflect back to Shroomish as well. Okay, and then I think we can just start throwing Pokeballs at it. Probably not an insanely high chance to catch, but it's probably like somewhere around 25 to 30%. As long as you stay asleep, I don't really care. Alright, I don't want to risk any more bites because the crit will kill at this point. And of course he's going to go for Stun Spore again. Would it be a battle in Pokemon Colosseum if I didn't end it being statused on all of my Pokemon? Alright, Pokeball again. Now it should have a pretty respectable chance, probably close to 40 or so. And it wakes up. You know, actually, let's use Umbreon's turn to try to catch. And then I'll swap to, Makuhita. Only one shake. Criminal. Thunderwave. Both of these things just love trying to status my Pokemon. Great. It's gonna be another trip to the hotel. This Flaffy is incredible. Like, we better be holding out on, like, the greatest Flaffy to ever live. If it's gonna cause me this much grief trying to catch it. I don't know what Flaffy's catch rate is off the top of my head, to be honest, but I don't think it's this low. Tragic. Wow, they really hate Umbreon. They want that thing to be paralyzed like a vegetable. Absolutely just unable to move at all. Can't believe that Flaffy would have that much hate. Actually, I think I need Umbreon to just do something. Yeah, because Makuhita can only use a Shadow Rush. I do not want it to do that. Finally caught Flaffy. Hopefully, me struggling to catch Flaffy will be a good sign that the next Pokemon, or the next couple of Pokemon, will be easy to catch, right? Let's go back and heal again. Alright, let me see if I want to make any substitutions. I think the next Pokemon to go for... Tough call, honestly. Might go for... Might go for Misdreavus next. Yeah. Okay. Also gonna go save, because it has been a while. Oh my god. This door has been probably the biggest enemy next to Pokemon that can status me and just keep me stun-locked forever. I believe you have Misdreavus. Misdreavus is going to be pretty hard to catch, too. But I have faith. Misdreavus and Zigzagoon. Oh no, don't do this. Why couldn't you have done Umbreon? Okay. Alright, we broke through the confusion, we get the sleep powder off. That's a big deal. Now I do think if I were to use Bite on Misdreavus, I think it actually could live. But if it crits... it would definitely kill. Tickle. Okay, good. I was gonna swap Skiploom out anyway. That kind of works out. All right. Definitely don't want to mess around with Misdreavus. Misdreavus is actually pretty powerful, so. Swap in, I guess, Croconaw. Yeah, it's not a high chance, even though it's asleep, you know, it's at full health, so not too surprised by that. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, Misdreavus. It's a non-zero chance. Come on. Add a girl, Misdreavus. Add a girl. Alright. Zigzagoon's down. Now it's just Skitty. Who haven't I sent in? Makuhita or Flaffy? Both of them? I guess I'll go with Flaffy. I want to get the heart gauges down a little bit, so might as well send them in. Alright, and then I'll send it on. Well, get everybody's heart gauge started on. Alright, so far, oh, also I forgot, back when we caught Flaffy, Flaffy's on the team currently, there it is. So far it's been okay, you know, the statusing has been annoying, but in that fight, didn't hit ourselves in confusion, put Misdreavus to sleep, and then it only took like, what, 2 or 3 Pokeballs? Great Balls, whatever. So I will take that. Didn't take that much damage, but I mean, it's only $100 to heal, it's not that, not a crazy price or anything like that. Money really isn't going to be an issue in the late game anyway, because you can always just rematch trainers. Alright, so let's go and heal. I mean, not heal, but save. Also, I want to probably put Misdreavus on the team, might be a good idea. See how good this Misdreavus is. Misdreavus. Pretty low HP. Attack doesn't matter. Defense is like, that has to be like a boosted nature, I think. Special attack's pretty low. Special defense is, I think, what it has a minus in for its nature. And speed's kind of just, it's good, I guess. So honestly, really bad Misdreavus. This is a really bad Misdreavus. It does have good physical defense. But yeah, everything else, not that great. I guess attack does kind of matter because it is, Ghost is attack or physical attack in this game. So but still, it really didn't get anything good. Outside of its speed and its defense, it's not very good. I think I'll take... Well, let me compare Makahita and Flaffy. See which one's more bulky. Yeah, Flaffy's definitely more bulky on the special side. Not... Well, I guess it's... Yeah, I think it would be more, even though Makahita has more HP. So... Take Makahita off. Evice on? Okay. Then the next one I want to go after... Probably next one should be Noctowl. Probably that's the... Should go. So let's go ahead. Let's put Skiploom. I think Skiploom's fine because I think the only flying type attack it either has Peck or it has Fly. I think that's fine to keep on the team. Umbreon would not be a bad choice. Yeah, I think I'll bring Umbreon. Keep Umbreon and Skiploom as the dream team here. I believe you on the far left have Noctowl. Rider Nova. Noctowl and Lidima. Both pretty good in special defense. I think it's okay to go for Bite because it has really, really good special defense. Please use that on Umbreon. Dang. That sucks. Gotta watch this stupid animation. And it hit me 5 times. Awesome. Love having to watch the same animation 5 times. Alright, I'm gonna swap out. Let's go to... Yeah, let's go to Crocodile. Reflect, that's fine. Not really doing any physical damage at the moment. Tackle. 2 damage, awesome. I think it's fine. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. This is definitely not gonna catch. This thing is probably like a 10% catch rate, but I guess never say never, but don't expect it. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know anything about Pokemon. Fun fact about me. Take 6 Pokeballs to catch Flaffy at half health, but 1 to catch Noctowl at almost full. Alright, let me get all the other Shadow Pokemon in here. Misdreavus is probably more important to start working on. Yeah. Because it has Reflect up. Like how Ladybug just kind of clipped through the trainer there. And then I'll send in Flaffy just to get it credit for being on the field to get its heart gauge down. I also need to update that Mr. Evice is on the team. Akuhita is still on the image. 1 second. One second. Street. Oops, not what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna downscale a little bit. Okay, that's good. You're saying I lost? Didn't just lose the battle, also lost your Pokemon. I like how no one comments about me stealing their Pokemon, by the way. You would think they would be a little bit more distraught that I somehow took a Pokemon that I shouldn't be able to, right? Like, I shouldn't be able to overwrite the Pokeball that they have the Pokemon in with my own. It's not how it works. But no one cares. I take their Pokemon and they're like, yeah, that's a normal interaction. Alright. I'll have to check out. Oh, yeah, I should check out Noctowl, yeah. I don't like that there's no Pokemon Center. Well, I guess there is a Pokemon Center if you go up to the stadium. But I just don't like that the hotel doesn't have a PC box in it. Keen Eye, it didn't. Well, I completely forgot that Noctowl could have had Insomnia. Yeah, if it had Insomnia, then the whole Sleep Powder strategy would have been for nothing anyway. But Noctowl, let's see. Never mind, okay. Noctowl, I think, is pretty good. Might be able to put that over Flaffy. Let me compare them side by side. Yeah, they have the same physical bulk, but Noctowl has a lot more special bulk and honestly has pretty much better stats overall. Like, it's slightly less special attack and physical attack, but I don't really care. I think we can put Noctowl on the team. Alright. So now, I think the only one I haven't fought in the square is this guy who has Quagsire. Quagsire is probably the most important Pokemon to get from this square because, especially if it has Water Absorb, it can have a lot of utility later on. Do I want to go with Umbreon and Skiploom? The question. Kind of feel like I do. I think I'm gonna just roll with it. And also, update that Flaffy is no longer on the team. I have Noctowl. There we go. Okay. Bandana Guy Divil. Quagsire and Psyduck, okay. Fight Quagsire and then try to Sleep Powder him. Alright. Land another Sleep Powder, that's great. Fight will probably do like a quarter, I would say. Maybe not even quite that. Yeah, it's not quite a quarter. Let's throw a Great Ball at it. Nope. Okay. Go one more bite. Tail Whip. Ooh, I don't like that. I do not like that. I think I should swap Skiploom out. Probably not a good idea to keep it in here when it has a -1 in defense. Question is, do I want to attack or do I want to try a Great Ball? I kind of think I want to do a Great Ball. Let's bring in Crocodile. Perfect. A Quagsire on the second ball. Alright, let me get Misdreavus in here. Despite Misdreavus having like really bad IVs, I still think it's going to be used a fair amount. Just because like Ghost type with Levitate, that's 3 immunities. And especially with Levitate, right? Because a lot of Pokemon are going to use like Earthquake and such. Heck, when I'm able to, I'll be using Earthquake. So yeah, just a good Pokemon, even though it didn't get lucky with what its stat spread was. Noctow's going into hyper mode. Alright, well hopefully, let's see what Quagsire is, like what his ability is. Psyduck did outspeed. I'm not sure how Psyduck compares to Quagsire in terms of their speed stats, but I kind of feel like Quagsire should have outsped. So it's probably not a fast Quagsire, although who really cares about that? I'd care more about the bulk and such. Hard to tell though, because Umbreon's not exactly a hard-hitting Pokemon, so even though it only took like 1/5 of its HP and damage when I used Bite, it's not really saying much. Alright, let's see. Water Absorb or Damp? We got Damp. Unfortunate, but not unheard of. Alright, Quagsire, let's see. Its HP is really good. Attack, meh. Defense, meh. Special attack is, and special defense is actually good. And speed was low. So overall, I think it's pretty solid. It didn't get like anything bad. So other than, of course, missing out on the water absorbability. That would have been so good. Damp does have its uses, though. There are a fair amount of Pokemon that do have Self-Destruct and Explosion. And in this game, if a spread move hits all the Pokemon on the field, it doesn't have a damage reduction. So Self-Destruct and Explosion definitely could just end a run if those go off. So having Damp does have its use, just not as much of a use as Water Absorb would be. Water Absorb against Ein, Quagsire Water Absorb against Ein is like an auto win. It's a perfect counter to almost every single one of his Pokemon. Oh wait, I should withdraw Quagsire, shouldn't I? Shouldn't just leave him in the box there. I know we just put Noctowl on the team, but I think he's the odd man out. Because Noctowl doesn't have as much HP, probably has more special defense, but not by a ton. Yeah, by like 12. As Quagsire has 19 more defense as well. Alright, so let me update that again. Noctowl. Thank you for your contribution of 1 battle. It's Quag. Let's resize it. Alright, there we go. Quagsire, now an official member of the team. So I think the only other person who has a Shadow Pokemon is this guy who has Slugma. Slugma is probably not going to get used like at all, though. I know eventually the gear gets stolen. Has been a little bit of time since I last played Pokemon Colosseum, but I generally remember some of the stuff that happens. Yeah, here, I probably should have gone here to, like, heal and everything, because you don't have to pay the $100 fee for the hotel. Oops. They don't let me enter, right? Yeah. Okay. They do not let me enter yet. I think I have to fight, Kale. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if it's Kyle. It's like C-A-I-L. I don't know how you pronounce it other than Kale. But I think you have to fight him. And he does have a level 33 Shadow Pokemon, which is the highest level Shadow we have encountered at this point. So this is going to be pretty tricky to catch, but I think we can do it. I have faith. Who do I want to lead with, though, for it? I think we can lead with Mischievous and Skiploom. I think that's fine. Well, but Mischievous doesn't know an attacking. It's true. Well, yeah, I think it's still okay. We'll just keep it in. So can I fight him now, or do I have to, like, trigger the fight is the question I don't know the answer to. Yeah, I have to do something to trigger the fight. Do I have to talk to someone in the Colosseum? Probably talk to that one guy who was standing there that I did not talk to. The only thing I didn't do while I was up there. Yeah, okay. We have that piece of information and we can go and confront him about it. Alright, Kale. Let's do this thing. Let's see. So check on the stream, make sure everything looks good. Yep, everything looks fine. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be a good lineup. Because I think he has a Machop as a second Pokemon. So I don't really want to have Umbreon out there. Alright, let's do it. Oh no, he leads with Ralts, okay. So I could have led with Umbreon. That's okay. Traced my chlorophyll, awesome. Alright, let's go and Sleep Powder for it. Quick attack. Fair amount of damage there. Job Skiploom. Imprison, okay. Alright, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna use a Great Ball on Furret. And then we're gonna use Cotton Spore to slow it down. Tragic. Almost. Confusion on Skiploom. Yeah, we're gonna have to withdraw Skiploom at this point. Let's bring in, I guess, Umbreon. Yeah, I think we bring in Umbreon. Dang. Furret stays asleep, that's good. And we'll bite Furret to do some decent damage to it. Dang. I've gotten 2 3 shakes. Unfortunate. Stay asleep for it. Do me a solid, come on. Good man. Now, just get in the ball and we can be absolute best friends. You'll love it here. Come on for it. Yeah, it's gonna wake up probably too. Could still flinch. Oh no. Staying asleep. I'm getting plenty of chances here to catch it, but it's just not happening so far. Probably warrants me withdrawing Mischievous at this point. Come on for it. Below half health, you're asleep. Come on. Gotta have decent odds. Nice. Got for it. That's a tough catch too, because at level 33, when you don't really have anything close to that level, that's a tough thing to do. Let's do, yeah, Shadow Rush on Ralts, and then I'll swap Umbreon out. I guess we can send in Croconaw. I don't know what C-Dot knows. It might just have like Bide and like Harden or something. Hyper mode. Rock Smash? Okay, it has that. And it gets the defense drop. I have Bite with Croconaw. Yeah, I think Bite might be a good move to go for here. It could also flinch if it doesn't get the kill, but it did get the kill. This Croconaw is really good. Like, everything, every stat, it has good IVs in. Critical hit. Yeah, so if you don't know, when you're in hyper mode, Shadow Rush has a 7 in 8 chance to hit. Or to crit, sorry, not to hit. 100 accurate move, but it has a 7 in 8 chance to score a critical hit, which is a big deal because in Gen 3, critical hits were they're 2x damage, and they ignore, you know, stat boosts from the opponent and stat debuffs from your Pokemon. So being in hyper mode is honestly not a bad thing. But you don't always want to be in hyper mode. Like, that's why I snapped Skiploom out of it, because I wanted Skiploom to be able to use Sleep Powder. Okay. This guy literally just looks like Riku in Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm pretty sure Pokemon Colosseum was 1 year or 2 years after Kingdom Hearts. Still weird though. He literally just looks exactly like him. Alright. I think we probably want to withdraw for it just because it's level 33. Well, let's check its stats too. Really good HP. Bad attack. Love to see it. Its defense is probably a minus nature. Special attack is really high for some reason. Special defense is meh. And speed is pretty good. Well, it has great HP and good speed and really good special attack, but it doesn't really help the fact that it's a physical attacker. And its level of bulk is not great. It is still level 33 though, so probably does have better stats than somebody on the team. Probably not better than Misdreavus. Seaplum just has Sleep Powder, which makes it so valuable. Croconaw is not better than... You can honestly make an argument it is better than Espeon. I know Espeon is really good, because its special attack is so high. But it does have pretty bad bulk. Yeah, I might take Espeon off in favor of Furret. Don't worry, Espeon will come back at some point. But for now, I think it might be a good idea to have Furret on the team. Especially a Pokemon that can go into Hyper Mode and get a 7 and 8 chance to crit, that's a pretty value. Furret is now on the team. Did I save it? There it is. Sizes. Because for some reason it doesn't save my settings for what size I want them to be at. I mean, it's close, but it's not exactly what I... Alright. Now I gotta go heal, and then we can do the Pirate Colosseum mini tournament thing. And we'll gain access to the Pirate Building, and we'll just have to work our way up to get all those Shadow Pokemon and eventually fight Mirror B. But so far, so good. Let's restore everybody. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Right now I'm leading with Misdreavus and Skiploom. We don't have to catch any Shadow Pokemon here, so I think it's probably best just lead with strong Pokemon who can get the job done quick. Croconaw has a lot of his heart gauge already done, so I think I should probably keep him in the back row. Yeah, I might let it be Misdreavus and Quagsire here. Could also put Furret there too. Sure, let's do Furret. Oh, we can't do it yet. Oops. We forgot again. We need to get the quest to like find the gear or something. Does it happen now? When does this happen? Oh, you know what? I think I have to go see Duking. I think that's what I gotta do. Which building is he in? Because that's the police thing. Oh, he's in here, I think, yeah. Okay. Alright. Talked with you. We can also move this bookshelf. Secret door in the bookshelf. Don't really think this does anything for me, though. I think it has more of a role in Pokemon XD. I guess it triggers this cutscene, though. Okay. Very good. Let's go back to up here, and I think this is gonna be where I have to find the gear. Someone, there's trouble, help me! The only thing bruised is my pride. That's a good line. Alright. So now, let's go and grab the gear. And then we can get entry into the Colosseum. Also, is the key available here yet? Yeah. Because now, we can jailbreak people. I don't think there's anything in here, but I'll double check. I think it's just that you get the TM for Thief here. Which probably won't get used. You know, there's really no item to steal from anybody. It's like that important. But it's cool to just have options with TMs. You can even sell it too, which probably sells for a decent amount. Alright, so let's go get the gear. And then we'll do the Colosseum. And then probably that might be a good place to stop for now. Gotta go to the construction lot. Going for about 2 hours now. I think by the time we beat the Colosseum, probably be about a good 2.5, 3 hours. Somewhere in that range. I don't know why I'm talking to you. I want to just grab this gear and go back. Okay. Okay. So now the windmill's back working, and we should be able to go to the Colosseum. Okay. So now we can go and do this. I think all my Pokemon are healed up. Yeah, we're good. So let's do our best. I don't think this is too hard. I think for the most part they just use like unevolved or mid-tier evolution Pokemon. Yep. Pirate Colosseum Battle 1. Hawks. Okay. Hunter Hawks would like to battle, and his leads are gonna be Barboach and Sandshrew. Wouldn't be bad to pull Umbreon in just to get defense and HP EV. Let's do that really quick. Hold on. Stream lagging again? Okay, no. I thought it was for a second. This too, why not? Probably also should mention the level cap currently is 35. That's like the next strong trainer that we have to fight, which is Mirror B. I'll put that on the screen next time for like the next stream. Yep. Probably be a good idea. Good damage. Awesome. Okay. That's those two down, and now we can go to the next round. I think there's 4 rounds in Pokemon Colosseum. I think so. Pirate Colosseum Battle 2. Chaser Tizzler. Okay. Natu and Meditite. I think that gives special attack and speed EVs. I think I'm fine. I don't really know much about that. Nice. Natu's down. Alright, that's pretty easy. That was a one-turn victory. You're not half bad, you. Okay. 2 more rounds. Got Pirate Colosseum done. That weird wave. Trying to score an awesome Pokemon. It's not going to be easy. Bandana Guy would like to battle. Electrike and Cacnea. I have no idea what EV Cacnea even gives. Doesn't matter though, I have 2 Shadow Pokemon on the field. think it's special attack, but could be wrong. Electric might be able to paralyze me, so I'm gonna take that out first. One for quick attack anyway. Oh, of course. Love to see it. Poison Sting. I think about it. Probably shouldn't have kept Quagsire on the field when Cacnea has Mega Drain. But I don't even think it would have killed, though, honestly. Oh, it had Absorb. I thought it had Mega Drain. Well, that definitely wouldn't have killed. Well, Furret's paralyzed. Oh my god. Furret is still paralyzed. Alright, finally Furret breaks through. And we get the kill. Cacnea's down. And we're on to the final round. Alright. You can beat me, Master Mirror B could come calling for your services. Here goes. Bodybuilder Mirez would like to battle. Aegon and Goldie. Take out Goldien first. Oh, are you serious? Even with the crit, it doesn't kill. Man, this Furret. I really wish I had Water Absorb for Quagsire. Ember. Critical hit. And a burn. That sucks. Alright, well, Goldien's down. Probably want to swap out Quagsire now. Magnemite. And to Mr. Evice I go. Alright. Luckily took out Magnemite and won it. Delibird, let's go. Headbutt. Doesn't affect Mr. Evice. Oh my goodness. Ferd is missing a lot of damage ranges here. I think the Delibird might only know Present. Unless he has like some kind of TM move. Nice. Alright, and we should take the kill here, and that'll be it for Pirate Colosseum. Alright, and we get Toxic, I believe. Okay. Are we fully healed? Yeah, we're just allowed to be healed. That's good. Okay. So I think we're gonna get taken to the pirate building as soon as we leave. And then we have to try to catch Yanma. Yanma shouldn't be too hard to catch though, so I think we're kind of okay to go as is. I don't think you gotta worry too much about it. I'm gonna leave with Misdreavus, and I guess we'll have Quagsire. Normally I will lead with Skiploom to get the sleep powder off, but I actually don't think it's the best play. I think it's better to just clear whatever he has on the other side of the field first, and then make it a 1v1 with Yanma. Because Yanma doesn't have a lot of good moves. I think it has, probably at this point, it would have like, you know, obviously Shadow Rush, which is 90 base power. But it's got Sonic Boom, Uproar, and then either Detect or Quick Attack, one of the two. So it really doesn't have a great move pool at this point. It's not something to really worry about. He's the guy. He's the same guy that we were not supposed to allow into the building we just allowed him into. Cypher, Peon, and Nor would like to battle. Yanma and Pineco. I don't think Pineco knows how to blow up or anything, but even still, it's fine. I mean, we have Quagsire who has Damp. The one perk of having Damp is you don't have to worry about self-destruct and explosion when the Pokemon's on the field. Alright, so let's take out the, oh, that's perfect. One for Uproar. I don't know, does that lock it into it if it misses? I guess we'll find out, because I'm actually not sure. But now that I think about it, with Uproar, it wouldn't be able to be put to sleep anyway. At least while it's using Uproar. That's probably a good thing I didn't bank on it, because it could have speed boost and Skiploom would just never outspeed it. It does have speed boost. Okay, no, it doesn't lock you in when you use Uproar. Then you miss. You have to actually land the move. It dug a hole. Oh, no, wait, no, I just missed Shadow Rush. The Shadow Rush doesn't default to Yanma now, okay. Might as well just throw a Pokeball, I think, at this point. It's probably not going to catch. I mean, it's almost at full health and has no status condition, but the alternative is to just waste Quagsire's turn. I guess I could have killed Nincada when it undug, but that's fine. Whatever. It would have been so funny if it would have caught on the Pokeball. Alright. I'm hoping it locks itself into Uproar. That would be the best. Fortunately, it did not. Let's see who Ninkata uses Dig on. Umbreon, that's fine. Uproar, perfect. Lock yourself into that for a little bit. Alright. Ninkata's down. Whatever it sends in next is going to have to take a Shadow Rush. Surskit. That might be able to kill then with a crit. 7 in 8 chance because we're in Hyper Mode. And we get the kill. Huge. Okay. The Surskit's down. It's still locked into Uproar for a little while. I'll just go with Bite. I don't want to use Shadow. While it's using Uproar, I think now is the time to try to bring Skiploom in. Well, actually, no, because it can't be put to sleep, because it's using Uproar, obviously. Duh. So let's bring in, let's just bring in Furret. We'll use Furret's turn to throw Pokeballs, and we'll have Umbreon focus on just doing damage with Bite. If I do one more Bite, a crit might kill, but I think I'm gonna just risk it anyway. It calmed down after 2 Uproars. That's tragic, man. Alright, well, let's just start throwing the Great Balls now. Probably not a great chance to catch. Go for Uproar again, god dang it. Dang. It's a lot of damage. Okay. Thankfully we didn't crit, so we didn't kill it. How is it still getting speed boost? Okay, let's bring in Croc. Let's keep on throwing Great Balls. We probably have a decent chance at this point. It's probably still not that high, but... You know, it's in red health. This has to be a decent chance for a Yanma's catch rate. Not gonna happen on that one. Again, I'm hoping it goes for Uproar again. Yep, perfect. Love to see it. Actually, because one of you has to do something. It's a scary face it. They don't want to shatter him, so I'll just kill it. Dang it, man. Ugh. Come on. It's one scary face. It calmed down after 2 again? Are you kidding me? I thought it lasts 2 to 5 turns, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. Nice, okay, we got it on like the 4th ball. That's not too bad, and Yanma, I know Yanma's not a great Pokemon, but it could still get used just because, you know, it's a fast Pokemon that can hit moderately hard. And with Shadow Rush and Hyper Mode, any Pokemon can be useful if you meet those 2 requirements, so. Alright. Took a little bit of maneuvering and positioning, but we finally got Yanma. But I'm running really low on Pokeballs, so before I stop, we're gonna probably go buy more of those, and then I'll call it afterwards. I do want to look at Yanma's stats really quick, though. Is there anybody I have to fight on the way? I don't think oh, I do fight you. God dang it, I'm not healed. I am not healed. God dang it. Tailo and Hoot Hoot. Yeah, let me look. These guys are gonna know. I didn't even catch what this guy's name is, but he... Okay, Tailo and Hoot Hoot. Doesn't tell me what moves they have. Phenomenal. Okay, that doesn't really help me then. I think either way, let's bring in Furret. I think you can keep Quagsire on the field, though. I think he's fine. I'll go for Hoot Hoot first. Aerial Ace. Tackle. That's not too scary. And no crit from Hyper Mode, unfortunately. Okay, let's go and attack Tailo. Then I'll send in Crocodile. Okay, so we're good. A bit scary because I wasn't healed up for this fight. And, you know, thankfully a lot of the random trainers don't really have anything good at this point, but yeah, I really didn't think he was gonna see me from that distance. I thought for sure I was okay to at least get to the healing station. Alright. Yeah, let me heal up everybody. I also want to check Yanma's stats really quick. See how good its attack is. I know its speed has to be pretty good, but I want to know what all of its other stats are. "53 attack, 38 defense, 37 special defense, 72 speed." I don't think that's very good. Like, the only one that has more attack than is Skiploom and Misdreavus, who really aren't that great anyway, or not like supposed to be good in physical attack anyway. So I don't really think it's putting him on. But by catching him, I can say that I did not fail any encounters, which is awesome. I feel like being able to say that. Alright, so I'm gonna go grab Pokeballs just to make sure I don't forget when I start the stream next time, but I think for the most part, I think we're gonna end it off here. Pretty happy with the progress we made, though. We got a lot done. Oh, you know what? We didn't catch Slugma. That is true. We have not caught Slugma yet. I think we should probably do that before we stop playing. I really don't think there's gonna be a place where I'm gonna use Slugma or Magcargo. But might as well. Alright, so let's go to Outskirts Stand. Hopefully I have enough money to buy everything I want to get here. If not, then I guess we're gonna have to grind a little bit. Might be able to sell some stuff too. Buy another... How many Pokeballs do I have? 5? I'll buy 10 more Pokeballs. And then we'll buy 10 more. Can I sell anything? Do I have anything to sell? Then don't worry about it. I guess, you know what? I have the money. Let's just buy 4 more Great Balls. There's really no point in holding on to money. Okay, so now we'll have 15 Great Balls in total. We have 15 Pokeballs in total. And then I think we have like 3 Premier Balls. So that's a good amount for now. Okay, so let's go grab Slugma really quick, then I'll go back to that healing station, and we'll save the game. And that'll be where I'll end it for tonight. I think we made some good progress, though. And the fact that we didn't fail any of the encounters, especially, like, Furret, that's a tough one. Misdreavus can be hard. Quagsire can be tricky. So, I'm pretty pleased that we managed to get everyone. So Skiploom's not going to be good to use against Slugma. So I think we'll bring Croconaw and Quagsire. Help me try to catch them. Okay. Don't know why he's calling me a little boy. I don't know how old Wes is in the game, but he definitely looks older than this guy. I think Azurill might be fine to keep on the field. Probably as Tail Whip, but I don't think that's anything to worry about, honestly. I know that Shadow Rush is physical, but Slugma doesn't have good physical attack. I'll go Bite. And then, you know what? Let's just throw a Pokeball. It would be funny if I caught it. Okay. Flamethrower. Both of my Pokemon resist that, but it could burn, which would be rather annoying. Alright, Tail Whip. Well, nice. Slugma was caught. Igglybuff. I mean, that gives HP. I could send an Umbreon just to get some HP EVs on it. Tail up again. I'll bring Crocodile out of there. I guess I'll also send in Skiploom just to give it more of its heart gauge depleted. Oh, never mind. Skiploom's already done. Wow, that's good. And Crocodile's also done as well, so that's also good. What's the other Pokemon? Check really quick. Swablu. I guess, you know, getting a speed EV wouldn't be the worst for Umbreon as well. I think we can keep Umbreon in. You do want to be a little bit fast, outrun some of the later game Pokemon, so. Even though everything has 0 IVs in this game, it's still important to make sure you at least outspeed some of the bigger opponent's Pokemon, because speed can be the big difference in this game. So let's just hit Igglybuff, and then I guess now we can swap back to swap to Fur, why not? Well, this fight's pretty much gonna be at this point. Water Gun. 2 damage. Alright. And should be the end of the fight. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, officially now I can say that we've caught every Shadow Pokemon that is available up to this point. But it is going to be tough. There are going to be a couple of Pokemon coming up that are going to be very, very difficult to catch. Either because they have a low catch rate, or because they're really powerful, or kind of a combination of. So, we'll have to be careful when we get to that point. Alright. heal them up. Also make my team accurate. And leave anybody out. Yeah, it looks right. Okay, perfect. All right. And with that, let me save the game, show that we have 10 snagged Pokemon officially. And next time we play, hopefully we will continue onward in Pirate Building, and eventually we'll get to Mirror B. I don't think we'll get to him next time, but hopefully we'll get there sooner rather than later. And so far, so good. This is a tough game. This is a very tough game to do a hardcore Deathless run for. But I'm liking the Pokemon we got. The only Pokemon I think that was a pretty big miss was Misdreavus getting really bad IVs. Quagsire not getting Water Absorb hurts, but it's not a death sentence or anything like that. And we still have, like, that Croconaw is insanely good. Espeon and Umbreon are really good. I think we've got some good Pokemon here, so I like the chances for the run moving forward, although it's not going to get easier. So I'm going to double save because I'm paranoid. And I will see you guys next time.